Howdy, and welcome to episode 000 of Victoria 3. Greetings, my friends, gamers, Victorians, and other enthusiasts to the BoydofZINJ channel, where we're going to be showcasing Victoria 3. I've had this game since release. I was not pleased when they first came out. Paradox is a great company, but as of late, they've been disappointing me somewhat. I love Battletech. I love lots of the previous games, Stellaris for instance, but Star Trek Infinite needs polish. City Skylines 2 needs polish, but I still like it. I have a series running it. Victoria 3, or Age of Wonder 4. It was okay, very bland. I thought about revisiting it. However, I think I'm going to give it another major patch before I look at it. It needed work. So has Victoria 3. Victoria 3 needed work. So I've heard some good things about it. This is version 1.5.9. So they did a few hot fixes since 1.5, which is good. I have all the DLC. Give me one moment, please. Real life is happening. Sorry about that. Real life. So I do have all the DLC for Victoria 3 as of right now. I really like the era. The Victorian era, right before the modern era, is I think a very important era in the world. With that being said, episode 0 is going to be a very short episode. This is designed just to show what we're going to be doing and how we're going to be playing. So let's first look at the settings. I know you all saw it at first, but we're going to keep some of the settings here. We're going to keep it, even though the YouTube resolution isn't max. For my sake, I'm going to have it here. I don't think Victoria 3 has very much an issue. My computer is a little beefy. That seems about right. I remember water used to be an issue. We'll see. Again, I haven't played it since the game came out. I have very few achievements because, again, I played it a few times and I said, okay, it needed work, and I decided not to do very much of it. Alright, so the most important thing, this new series, what is it? Well, as you can, the music's still too loud. Let's turn down the music. It's either 10% or 0. I'll keep it at 10%. For me, it's very loud. Alright, as the name of the series suggests, this is going to be a Don't Mess with Texas. Ooh. I kind of remember this. Achievements are available, even without Ironman mode. Notice how it says Ironman is disabled. Game is saved automatically. Switching countries is not allowed. Observer mode is unavailable. We're gonna play with Ironman. So don't mess with Texas. I don't think this matters, but I'm going to pick egalitarian society. Oh, look, Mexico. Interesting. Cloud saves are not available. All right. So for episode 0, we're just starting up the game just to show y'all all the information. Oh. So Texas is going to have a very interesting situation. Texas has a panhandle. You know, I am in real life. I live here in Texas, and it's currently starts. So the panhandle is with the Comanches. So we're going to have to get all of Texas. We're going to have to colonize this area. Likewise, we're currently at war with Mexico, the Texas independence, and if we could survive, we could thrive, possibly. If we can't survive, they'll eat us up, and it's game over, and we have to start all over again. Now, once we defeat Mexico, assuming we can, the next issue is America, the United States of America, that is, will view us as something they want to gobble up eventually. And the game's going to kind of force us to choose either America or Mexico to join up with. My goal is to dominate both the United States of America and Mexico. Mexico will be a little bit easier. Their economy will be goofy, and lots of these areas over here, if we can capture them early, we can really dominate Mexico. On the flip side, we have to make sure we don't become too weak against America, and we might be able to, hopefully, when they have their War of Independence and the Civil War, I'm sorry, when they have their Civil War, boy, my American, knowledge, I'm an American, when they have their Civil War, it's a good chance to capture territory from America. Play the sides against each other. At least that's the game plan. So Texas. It starts off as a government republic. State religion Protestant. Culture is Dixie. Standard living is struggling. We'll fix that. Literacy is a whopping 13.9%. Early on, this is the Lone Star State. Early on, it's going to have to be a war economy. And President David Burnett. Culture Yankee. Popularity disliked. Right now, no one has an advantage on this war. Cloud saves are still unavailable. Why did I pick egalitarian society? I eventually want Texas to be an egalitarian society. Of course, early on it's going to be hard. I may restart and try a domination. See, this is Panhandle. See, Mexico has this part. Infrastructure 3 of 7. The worst part about Texas early on is we are only one state, so it's going to be very hard for us to build much of industry. So we have to capture stuff to progress. And we're also broken up by 3 different, Mexico, Texas, and Comanches. Now, assuming we win, we'll get back to Mexico. It's the Comanche part that's going to be a little goofy. So right now we have food, which is good. We're not going to worry about anything, long term. What we really wanted to start doing is the military. But we'll worry about the military in a bit. Right now we're running minus 135, which is nothing. So it seems to me we probably want to buy urban center, construction buildings. Where are the construction buildings? It's been a while since I played this game. We're going to need tools, which means we're going to need wood. We also need arms. We have 4 out of 5 barracks. Putting in 5th barrack might be our priority right now. Because everything depends about us winning the war. Nothing else matters. If we can't win the war, we can't win. We're gonna need wood. First things first. No matter what happens, wood has to be 19 weeks. So where is the construction buildings? We're going to do this. We're at war. We have to win this war, no matter what. I'm sorry if I'm taking my time here. It's been a while since import. We need to import new imports. Artillery. We're part of the American market. We definitely need. And yes, I know this is making us lose money, but if we don't have the supplies to win this war, then what good? You know, I'm just looking at everything, seeing anything turns green or very low. Yeah, we're inputting all this new stuff. That's fine. That's fine. What laws? Per capita taxations? That's only if you need to, if you win. Militia. I do apologize. It's been a while since I played this game, so I had to look at all this stuff. And this is only episode 0, so we'll end it very fast. %. I'm just looking at all the laws. 2% chance, not even worth it. 8% chance, not even worth it. 10%, I don't want to be a monarch right now. It seems to be doing good here. Points of bureaucrats has to do. What does this do? This seems like a good choice. But do we want... It's only a 10% chance, though. %2 chance, not even worth it. No one doesn't mind this, but it's only an 8% chance, and this will be useful eventually. We're going to look at colonial affairs, since all these are the highest chances. This seems to be the most... This one on the bottom is the best. However, we do have people who oppose it. And right now, we don't need anything to be opposing. We need to be as unified as possible. We need to increase our military budget. Again, if you can't win, it doesn't matter, right? We need to make those people happy, the armed forces. Again, we had to go for war. So we're picking something that has war effects. That hopefully will influence the way how this is going to work. And if it doesn't, it'll be in the next battle. We don't definitely want that. All right, I believe this is going to end episode 0. There will be a cinematic. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you watch the rest of this episode. And again, it's been a very long time since I played Victoria 3, and there's been a lot of changes, and playing Texas is going to be hard. Again, our biggest goal is to survive the war. After that, we need to colonize to get the rest of the panhandle, and then once we do that, then we're going to have to expand, grow our forces, and become a powerhouse with only one state, which is going to be tough. It's going to be very tough. Ideally speaking, we're probably going to have to build a strong army and go on the offense against Mexico. But again, thank you very much for showing up. And I say this all the time, but I really mean it. For the sake of engagement, leave a comment. It really helps the YouTube gods, in their logarithms and the way how they view my videos. It lets others. It shows others that these videos can be useful for them and entertaining. I'm not asking for any monetary value, but please give me a like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. And there'll be more Victoria 3 coming up soon. I suspect episode 1 will be coming up, next day. Likewise, I do have a series where I'm playing City Skylines 2, where I'm making the Battlesphere. I'm sorry, the BattleTech Inner Sphere map using the San Francisco map of City Skylines 2. I was having a series of playing BattleTech and MechWarrior 5, but I had to end them for personal reasons for right now. Again, thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy yourselves.
Greetings, Victorians, and welcome to Update 1.5. With it arrives changes to warfare, economy, politics, narrative content, diplomacy, and more. First up, warfare. In November, we celebrate 20 years of Victoria with some special surprises. First, the massive free Update 1.5 will go live. The new region pack, Colossus of the South.
If you could listen to the noise of history, then you would hear by the sounds of the Victorian age that the world changed forever. The roar of the engines, the bangs from new factories, and the cries in the streets calling out for revolution. In Victoria 3,
It's that time of the video where I say adios. Thank you for watching. And if you're hearing this, I really like to say thank you for staying at least this long or skipping to the end. I really appreciate it. Better yet, the YouTube gods seem to enjoy it. Please like, subscribe, click on the bell icon to send notification alerts. It really does help content creators like myself. I need the help. If you have any suggestions about my YouTube content or my channel or about this video, I'd love to hear it. Please leave a comment. Regardless, I'd like to thank you for watching. Stay safe, be entertained, enjoy life, and until next time, adios, goodbye. Hope your RNG is better than mine. Thank you.
All hands, initiate shutdown sequence.